Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Come on, QB, come on. 57, Mike, 57.
On first down, Allen. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. You can be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football.
57.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Vikings send out their punter. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. This is taken at about the 14. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen, and not much to speak of.
Talking about this nigga.
Gain up to the 15.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Play action now. Mariota. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
I know it's going back. That's why I went in.
It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game.
Yeah, he called it.
That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Working out of the gun, Mariota trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What you thought coming into this game? You were going to be just throwing the ball everywhere?
Practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He lost the money, Jay.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some clock.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
First down, a run with Cohen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Off the play fake, Mariota. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up. Anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he is tackled inside.
Man, bruh. All right.
First down for the Bears. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the
It's not even a
keys to
face.
advancing the
It's
ball
not even.
downfield.
It's not even a face mask. Nigga grabbed his shoulder pads, man. Stop trying to get shit. Man, okay, whatever, bro. Grabbed all this man's shoulder pad, bro. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cohen. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more at
I'm ready.
than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Running right. Here's Falk. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And all the way up to the 46. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, which will have stats and scores from earlier today. today in the NFL.
That was my fault.
Just a yard on the
You
first
right, you
down
got
carry, so it's second
got
and
it.
9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second and 9, Allen. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On second down now, it's Cohen. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen, and he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll just push his way forward.
Man, bro, they got Meg doing what the fuck he want out there.
Likelihood will be the final play of the first half. And this will go
Man, it's an 8-second run off. It's an 8-second run off. It's 14 seconds. I got to the line.
All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan
It's an 8-second run off when you get to the line. It had 14 seconds. Do the math.
The hotel for the first half, 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Let's get it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Joker, 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 Joker. Shit.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Monroe. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Cohen. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Check 99. One. Check 4.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. A gain of 3 last.
That nigga dwelling on penalties. That nigga is dwelling on penalties.
And he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Keep tight end. 3 down.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he bats it.
Man, and none of my niggas ain't picked that shit off.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring.
The ball supposed to be going the other way.
And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position.
It's all good.
Bomb of a punt, downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. Room here to run. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 87 yards.
He really got 94 speed, but I mean, hey.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now is Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Allen. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 8 yards out, and the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
You got that right there. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Kill.
They try again with Cohen.
Good shit, Troy.
Right at the 40. Gain of 3.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Third and short yardage. Mario.
There you go, Patrick.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, with a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a handoff looking right. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run on third down with Falk. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
One play has him up past
you see that, huh?
already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Thanks.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mariota now from the 50. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Bears on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3.
97's the mic. 97's the mic. I got one. Exit. 97's the mic. 97's the mic. Keep it up, defense.
From the gun, Mariota. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
That's Foden, yeah. Foden ain't trying to have that shit. That wasn't Foden, that was Sean Murphy Bunting that got beat last time.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mariota on 4th down.
Antoine.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Now they try the right side here.
Oh, man.
Fight forward for
That's my fault.
Down inside the 40. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. In for the score. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That'll be taken in the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd down now, it's Webster. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside.
Wow, he caught that.
It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
What, man?
As he pulls it in. 14 yards into Chicago, first down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
That shit.
Now a clash of
Shut up,
bodies here,
nigga.
and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts.
Oh, my God. Oh, he was about to do some shit.
Up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now a give left side to fall.
Man, dog, they keep letting this dude do some shit like that, bro.
On the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down.
That's bullshit,
the Vikings
man.
unable to convert here on 4th. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end
That is
zone
mad shoe strength.
already.
That
And a failure on
is
4th
mad
down
shoe
on the
strength
other
tackle.
side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. They run. This is Cohen. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4,
Wow.
but that's about all.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground.
Man, it is somebody important.
Ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
Bitch.
Forward Tariq Cohen. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it.
Wow. Wow. They just looked at him. I like it.
Tariq Cohen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it makes the score.
Wow. Man.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick drive.
Dislocated elbow on the run play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Minnesota, They're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they're
go down a little Monopoly. What you mean, sound up? Count the play? What you mean? No, you don't. Ah, Christian phone out. 10 weeks. Nah, he out for 6 weeks. Let me see. Alright, we out. We got Madville after the bye week. Week 1, week 2, week 4. Well, we got week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh?